Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. live from the den. Legacy Internet Radio. It's time for us to get through our rants and our closings. And at this time, we are going to have our new addition lead us off. We got so happy to have her joining the crew. We got our sister Amber joining. Amber, It's time for you to close out. Rant closing. What you got, sis?
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't. You know what? I'm in a good mood today, man. I don't really have a rant, a gripe, and or a complaint. But yeah, I'm appreciative, man. I'm appreciative of the opportunity, the fact that you appreciate my opinions and enough to be able to broadcast them on a venue. So I think that's cool, and I appreciate the opportunity. Not a lot of people get an opportunity to be on a platform like this and be able to share what they think. And I'm gonna wrap it up because SY over here with both of these sets of glasses on, and it's creeping me the heck out, man. I need to hurry up and get out of here so she can't see me when I get. But no, I really appreciate the opportunity. I can't wait to come back. So thank y'all for having me.
We appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the crew. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Tony, you're up. Time for your rant, your closing.
All right. Of course, had a great time as always. Pleasure here with Amber. Welcome her to the family. I just want to say that for me, I have been thinking a lot about my life lately. I will be 40 next year. And, I'm making a conscious effort and I've made conscious decisions to make my life what I want it to be. Because I'm tired of settling for mediocrity or what I think is enough when I know that I want and deserve more. So I am doing what I need to do to make sure that I live my best life. And I would challenge you all to do the same because it is too short. And, just know that you deserve so much more than what you have. Even if you have a lot, just know that there's always more. There's always more that you can do for other people. Because you're not really successful, you're not really blessed unless you pass it on to others. You help somebody else. So, change yourself, change the world. Love you guys. Next month.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. live from the den. Legacy Internet Radio. Pandora. Final words. What you got?
It's been a while since I came on here, and I'm happy to come back. I'll definitely come back more often. It may not be, comparable to being almost 40, but I'm almost 20, and not in the way that you would think.
Yo, there was so much humor there. She didn't even mean that. She didn't mean that to be funny, but word is bond. That was hilarious.
I didn't mean it that way. It's like I'm almost 20. I need to start getting my life, in a certain way that I would like it to be. I need to start making some friends, and Daddy's calling the phone. And
live radio, everybody. Live radio. Ain't no half step with Marcus J.
I need to get my life to a point where I'm not settled, but, I need to make more friends, get into school, hurry up and get a job.
No, I could dig it, man. I could dig it.
Get a car. I'm excited about saving up money for a car. I've been saving up money for a bike, but then I'm like, wait a second. I need a car. A bike's not,
I love her, yeah. I swear to God, I love her.
I need to pick it up to pace. So, yeah,
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Live from the den of Legacy Internet Radio. It's time for the co-host to let the world know why she is in fact a grown woman. That's why.
I'm in here beat a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna dance today though. Yeah, it's not working. But y'all listen to Tony because that's real important. Listen to Tony. It's real important for you. It's real important for your sanity. Only you are responsible for your happiness. You do the best you can for yourself, and then the chips will fall where they should. Just just kind of cherish right now. That's what I'm gonna tell you to do. So live happy. Do what you can. I'm in the process right now as we speak of making about 4 changes. 2 are going to be very drastic because those 2 will make the rest fall into place. And the first 2 will put me in a place where I am surrounded by happiness, where I can turn in any direction and it's all good. Like if I'm in the foxhole, I can have my pick and choice because they're all there with me. They're gonna be there with me. So, it's cool. It's cool. We got stuff we need to do with ourselves. Let's all sit down and close our eyes for a minute and check ourselves. We got stuff we need to do with ourselves. Get those things done. Get those things done. You won't be worried about why shit is not going the way you want it to go. Get those things done, and I'm telling you, the chips will land right where they should. Not let the chips fall where they may, because, Lord, that's just all over the place. So get yourself together. Make it work for you. We're not here forever. So for the moment, because that's all you have right now is the moment. Make it right. Make it the best moment. And each time you get a chance to make that moment a little bit better, whether it's for you or, like Tony said, for somebody else, do it. That's it.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J, live from the Den, Legacy Internet Radio. Thank y'all, everybody, for listening to the show tonight. We had a great show. Special thank you to DC Livers, Josie's mom. She joined us in the earlier portion of the show. Thank you to Jay Grizzy, who we had here. Thank you to Amber. Thank you to Pandora. Thank you to actually Amber. She's going to be joining us on the first Mondays of every month going forward. Thank you to Pandora, who joins us when she can. Thank you to Tony, who joins us on the second Monday of every single month. Of course, my co-host S.Y. Butler, who you hear every single week. Special shout out to our sister Jackie, who was listening to us in Philly. Our brother Hakeem listening to us in Jersey City. Amber's dad was listening to us in Southern California. So we want to thank those folks for listening to us. Thank you to the folks in Jersey City, Atlanta, Charlotte, and in the D.C. area for listening to us tonight. At this time of the show, we always profile a missing and or exploited child. Tonight is no different. We are looking for Richmond's own, Chesterfield County's own Jayla Shepard. She was last seen walking in the neighborhood with a white teenage male wearing a red t-shirt. She's a black female. Her family is begging for her safe return. Chesterfield police are investigating. If you have information that can help investigators, call the Chesterfield police at 804-748-1251 or contact the website missingkids.com or call them by phone at 1-800-THE-LOST, 1-800-843-5678. We need to bring these babies home. And this one is from right here in the capital city of Virginia, so we definitely want to have a extra special pair of eyes open for her. Legacy Internet Radio, Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J, Mondays at 7. And live in the radio, we're very, very happy and proud of our brother Steven Sykes, who's being honored tonight. So shout out to him. We mentioned that earlier in the show. He hosts in live in radio every Tuesday at 7. He also hosts Amplified Gospel on Sundays from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. on Mondays. Wednesdays, you've got the Uptown Lounge, which is hosted by Lady K, as well as DJ Swerve, and they feature the Great Debate at 8. Then on Thursdays, you have the All Throttle radio show. Of course, that's the Black Bikers. And then you have the Listening Party at 9:30. Which is another hip hop show. You got beats and underground. And then on Fridays, you have the crew of the pregame getting you started for the weekend. They start at 8 o'clock on Friday nights. And on Saturdays, you've got the replays of conversations from your sisters with SY and Lissa P still running 3 p.m. And then, of course, you've got the world famous Aaron Turner show on Saturdays at 5 p.m. You got the Bob Marley and the Family Reggae Mix, usually starting after the Aaron Turner show. Could be anywhere 7, 8, 9, somewhere in that range, and we're going to run until 6 a.m. when the Amplified Gospel starts up. We play music all day. We're 24 hours here at Legacy Internet Radio. Mondays usually playing some R&B. Tuesdays ain't no telling what the hell Steven Sykes is going to play. He might play R&B. He might play African reggae. He might play some country rock. Who knows? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're typically going to be playing some hip hop music, and then of course on Saturdays we're playing whatever we feel like playing. Did they just play that is what we call those music only shows. So that's pretty much it we have for the show here tonight. It's time for me to close it out with my rant and my closing. And as I set it up, we have some good news and we have some bad news here at Legacy Internet Radio. The first thing is we're not going anywhere, so don't worry so much about that. But we had an opportunity to understand this weekend what the circle of life is all about, the circle of life. And over the weekend, we had a loss and we had a new beginning. The loss that we suffered here at Legacy Internet Radio was the loss of our number one listener, our number one fan, a family member to Legacy Internet Radio, and she listened to us every single show, not just this show, but every single show. She always texted us, she always emailed us, she always let us know that she was listening to us. She supported us from the day we started this station, and every show we've had since then. And so we want to send our deepest condolences to our sister and our number one fan. And I always would acknowledge her by over-exaggerating her name when I would say it. And so for one last time, I want to give a shout out to our sister Joy. We love you, baby. That's our loss. But we had a new beginning here. As I mentioned, the circle of life, as I've learned, as we've all learned here at Legacy Internet Radio over this weekend, we had the birth of the first grandchild for my big brother and yours. Big bro Joe became a granddaddy this weekend. And so I want to give some love to him and some love to his family. And I'm looking forward to having an opportunity to hold the baby and to share in the fellowship. He's one of my oldest friends here in the Richmond area. And so we got a lot of love for him, and we know that he's got a lot of mixed emotions this weekend because he was very close to our sister Joy as well. And so we know that Joy is watching over Joe's new grandbaby, and for us to lose Joy in the same weekend that we gained Joe's grandbaby girl, there's no coincidence. And for those folks who are praying people, we know we have a lot of you listening. And so if you are a praying person, we're going to need you to pray for Joy's family and for her soul and for her spirit. And we're going to also need you to pray for Joe's new grandbaby girl, because starting off her life, she's going to need it. She's about 36 hours old now, and we definitely want to make sure that we cover her and the love that we have here at Legacy Internet Radio, as well as us as brothers and sisters, because that's how we got to do it. It takes a village. And so I want to thank everybody who has been listening tonight. I want to thank everybody who has always listened to us. And when you go home tonight, if you're in the car driving, or if you're at the crib now, just tell your family you love them, man. If you got somebody that you haven't talked to in a little while, you might be feeling some kind of way about them, call them up, send them a text message, send them an email, and tell them that you love them. Because, you never know when someone's not going to be around anymore. And that's a difficult thing to kind of rationalize. My birthday was last Wednesday, and I communicated with Joy last Wednesday. And she told me happy birthday, and she told me that she loved me, and she told me that she missed me, and she wanted, to see us. And unfortunately, I didn't get that chance to get to her. And so don't be the one that keeps you from being there with someone that you care about, because you don't get that time back. I don't want to get melancholy any more than I already am. We had a great show tonight, so I don't want to leave it on a negative, sad ending. But just, you love somebody, even if you ain't feeling them, they pissed you off, and you mad, and it's okay to be mad. Send them a text message, and if they don't respond, it's okay, because you the one who was feeling how you was feeling, and you were the big person by doing that. I have had to do it. It ain't fun, but just remember, if they not here anymore, you never get that chance again. That's the Marcus's unrelated rant that didn't have anything to do with what we were here talking about tonight. It's the end of the show. I want to remind everybody that independence is key to building your legacy. Also want to say peace to all the stars and all of the squares. In the abundance of water, the fool is thirsty. Those are the words of Bob Marley, who you hear singing in the background. The show is going to replay in its entirety. All 3 hours and 15 minutes of it is replaying right now at the end of this song right now. And you know how Steppin with Marcus J. We'll be back right here next week. Joy!